But here's God. God doesn't even entertain that. He immediately goes,
I don't have time for this.
Oh, I'll come back to you in a second. Woman, Eve.
You know what?
Explain to me what you've done.
Matter of fact.
And she goes, well, the serpent deceived me. That's why I ate it.
It's still not our fault.
Again, he said, what did you do? Instead, she goes, well, homeboy, I asked you what you did. You ate it.
And also, from like a more carnal space, I'd be looking at him like, oh, word? That's what we're doing? She better than me, I guess. I definitely would have leaned to the left. I'm like, excuse. Oh.
If I was Eve, the response would have been like, Adam was standing right there.
Yeah, my man was right there. I didn't have to tell him nothing. He was. I wouldn't have brought the serpent into anything.
Tattletale.
I would have flipped right back. That's what I'm saying. Y'all really are different.
I would have put it right back.
Y'all are kind of a horse of a different color, kind of. Because I definitely been like, he was standing right there. My man's was standing.
My man's was right there.
All right. I inhaled my food and then didn't film it. Anyways, let's get into these kitchen staples.
20 minutes later.
What I'm gonna do today is run around the kitchen. Run is a stretch. Walk around the kitchen and get into my favorite food staples that I go to. So if you're new here, I am a pescatarian that also doesn't eat cheese, creamer, ice cream. I do a little bit of like cream sauces, so which I never really like ranch like that anyways. Argue with yourself. So I'm essentially dairy free. It's just easier to say that I'm dairy free, but I'm an almond milk person, all of the obvious things for someone who doesn't drink cow's milk anymore or cow's cheese anymore. So I'm gonna show you some of those staples. And I'm also bougie about my fish. You've heard me talk about this. I also did a video about me being pescatarian. Great. Watch that. But I'm also bougie about my fish. So hey, camera in the background. I don't eat tilapia. I still eat shrimp. Don't mind your business. So I mostly eat shrimp, salmon, and I'm trying to get into cod too a little bit. I might do a video here in a few weeks once I get more comfortable, where I talk about like how I'm working through macros and stuff. But essentially, as I'm learning about different elements to my diet and things like that, I see that cod is really good. I also eat a lot of tuna as well. So those are the 4 main fish products that I eat, unless I'm doing a seafood boil, which doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, it happens. But let's get into the refrigerator. Well, actually, let's do the freezer first. Look at all my goodies. Listen, Dr. Praeger's, I'm gonna see how long I can leave this open. Dr. Praeger's, these almost perfect turkey burgers, go. They're so good. 2 of them in a pack, 20 grams of protein. They're soy free. Also, I've recently been working through fibroids. Again, I have so many videos on me just chatting through fibroid updates and the process, how that's been over the last year. So check that out. Great. I've been looking for, so a lot of the meatless products contain soy. So I'm working soy out of my diet as well, which I know that's kind of debatable. I've been reading some articles about it, but for the time being, it's just been easy to not do it and to avoid it if I can. Finding the meatless options, which I was honestly wanting to get away from eating so much of the, what's happening? It's because the door's open. Let me close the door. Honestly, I was trying to get away from the bulk of the like meatless meat replacement products, just because I know that we've had such an abundance of products pop up in the market now for us to have those options. Those of us who don't eat meat on a regular basis, I know that it's possible to do without. I'm still trying to work beans into my diet more and some other things. So I was already trying to do away with it anyways, but these are so good. They're so good. They're so good. They're so good. They're so good. Another favorite is Gardine's Ultimate Plant-Based Burger. Yum. Tastes just like the real thing. And again, soy-free, no dairy, no soy. Delicious. Delicious. Honestly, what's funny is that I eat burgers more now than I did when I ate meat, but that's also because they're not burgers, so they don't hurt or bother my stomach like that anymore, which is fantastic. I still have a Beyond Meat patty in here. Also, something that I've more recently been making. When I say recently, I mean within the last week. My Bye Lighting, loved you, love you. DIY nice cream. So it's just ice cream that's dairy free. They use a banana. It doesn't look like much because I have it in Tupperware right now, but I make it in my food processor. I just got some frozen fruit, a little bit of lemon juice, almond milk, because there's no such thing as almond juice, and bananas. Frozen bananas in here. So still trying to get into that and figure that out. And so with this, I'll add a teaspoon of my semi-sweet chocolate baking chips. Again, nothing super climactic about this, but I really like it so far. Another ice cream alternative that I love, but I just calorically we don't meet all the time, is the homemade dairy-free sweet relationship. She's cute. So my favorite ice cream from a past life was the peanut butter and chip ice cream from the Homemade brand. So good. But this is the dairy-free option. I don't think is it 100% vegan? Oh, this also has soy in it. Great, I haven't touched this in a long time, so it's good to know. Has soy in it, good to know. So this has been really good if you're not trying to avoid soy, since I just figured that out, for an option to have as well if you're trying to go dairy-free. I've also had So Delicious in the past as well. Love them. Their products are really good, so I really like them. Next, in the last couple weeks, I've been loving, hold on, it's frozen. This Bird's Eye Power Blend, only 380 calories. It fills you up pretty good. There's an Italian style. This is the Southwest style. You season it really well. Hey, here. You season it pretty good. Just pop it in the microwave. It steams in the bag. 18 grams of protein, love that for us. Just recently started doing this. So for my ice cream, I just grabbed a Dole frozen food. So I use a different one because this is fruit and veggie. But frozen fruit, they have like where it's packaged in the frozen aisle, and you can grab it, or if you want to just freeze it at home, freeze your fruit at home. Tomato, potato. All of this is salmon. Now these are 2 salmon meals that I picked up from Meijer that I keep forgetting I have, that you can't see, but they're 2 frozen meals. You just pop them in the oven. I got them on sale, obviously. And then the rest of this is salmon. I mean, I love going to Kroger and grabbing these. I usually will grab one every time I'm there. It's going terribly with one hand. Just grab like a salmon fillet. I love to broil them. One day I'll do like a video or whatever of how I love to broil and cook my salmon at home. But literally, listen, like this was $3. $3.79. I think there's 2 in there. $3.79. So I just always grab salmon when I'm in the store because I can whip it up real quick. On to the refrigerator, whatever. Honestly, there's not a ton of stuff that I keep in here. Oh, one of the things that I have, obviously, almond milk. So I've got vanilla unsweetened almond milk that I use in my smoothies and things. Dairy-free almond milk yogurt here and here that I'll mix with protein granola. Guys, this is so good. Even if you eat it with like milk for like cereal, it's delicious to put in my yogurt. Very yummy. I don't know why it won't focus. Yeah, protein granola, amazing. Nature's Valley, love that for us. 13 grams. Anywho, another staple that I keep in my house, Veganese. So yummy, so delicious. I'll put this on my burgers with pickles. So good. Please holla at the Veganese. Another sub of mine, Walleye cheese. Good friend of mine put me onto this. Very, very good. They're the closest that I've had of the cheeseless cheese. That's really, really good. Melts pretty well. And again, you just season it to taste. I'm not eating this to be like, oh, this is cheese. It's a cheese replacement. Let's lower our expectations, guys. But it does the job and I really enjoy it. So, very good. Barbecue sauce that I put on my broiled salmon. If you haven't had barbecue salmon. But I like broil it first and like char it almost and then put it on there. So good. Another staple, LaCroix or any type of sparkling water. So I don't drink pop anymore. Maybe once a quarter, but I don't drink it anymore. And so what I'll do is I'll get a LaCroix. If you've seen one of my videos, I've actually done it in the past. One of these and get a sugar-free drink sweetener. It's giving. Fanta, it's giving. With with 0 calories. Delicious. So I always keep that in my house somewhere. And sometimes I drink it without because it's fine. You want the fizzle. So I really appreciate the carbonation. So I keep those at my house. More smoked salmon that I make on my lox bagels, or I'll eat it with an egg, hard-boiled egg. Really good protein, really good source of fat. I actually am trying to get away from eating salmon every day because as I track my macros and stuff, my fat's always up really high, but it's so good. So I keep this at my house, or whenever it's not $1 million, or these. So I got a couple of these in there too, and they store really well. So, oh, this is hot. I love hot stuff. Love hot stuff. Bowl of fruit, again, learning about good carbs. So like a $5 bowl of fruit, you can throw in some pumpkin seeds or some type of like seeds or something if you want to add a little bit of protein, or you can eat it and eat a tuna packet if you're trying to get a quick meal in. So again, as I'm working into that, loving that. Big old batch of romaine lettuce. You can grab it and throw a salad together. I'll be having that with the salad for dinner. Broccoli in here that I need to eat. Shrimp, because it's low in fat but high in protein. Fantastic. Oh, Beyond Beef, so good. So it's like beefless beef ground. It looks nasty, but it fries up so delicious. I might actually have this later. So well, and even the portions, it makes a pretty good amount for one person, so I love that. So I throw that in with my quinoa, which is next. Quinoa. So I have this one, and then I have a whole big container that's a little bit bigger, full of cooked quinoa. I have finally, I think, perfected how I like to make my quinoa. I will use vegetable broth, chicken broth, just whatever. Season it to taste, season the broth really good, bring it to a boil, drop in the quinoa, let it absorb from there, versus cooking the quinoa in water or cooking it in something else and not seasoning it first and then trying to season the quinoa. It's so much easier if the flavor just gets cooked in. So good. So I keep that with me, super small, and I also have a bag in the Lazy Susan. Rice, getting back into like rice dishes, some pasta. I'm even working on like how to incorporate pasta more into my meals too. Oatmeal, lentils. Again, I'm trying to work on getting more beans in, but I'm a creature of habit. Like if I find something that works, I struggle with adding in new things because in my mind, I'm like, okay, so I have to adjust my routine. I'm very much a creature of habit. So I have to adjust and try something new. And I'm really just giving myself time, one step at a time, not being too hard on myself. You know, all of that good stuff. Another staple is oatmeal bread. Love this bread. It's sweet, and it's oatmeal, it's wheat, so whole grains. Excuse me. Whole grain bread. Really, really like to have that, make that with my salmon as well. What else am I missing? Oh, tea. I have my loose leaf tea. Y'all know how I feel about tea bags. They go in the trash. I have my loose leaf tea that I get from Kroger. This is, I just tried the jasmine. No pun intended. Seriously, no pun intended, because this is spelled wrong. Z. Okay, great. But loose leaf green tea, love to put that in my cup that you saw there. Also, RX bars. This is not sponsored. This is not sponsored. However, I love them. I work in social media influencer marketing, and I ended up running a campaign with influencers that were promoting this product. And so when I saw it in the store, I was like, oh, well, I'm familiar with it. Let me give it a try. So good. I'm very guilty of getting up in the morning, especially if I have somewhere to be early. I will literally walk into the kitchen, open the refrigerator to see what I have, close the refrigerator door and be like, nope, I'm not making anything. I don't feel like it, and walk out the door and then be hungry. Come in handy. I keep one in my purse that I forget about all the time, and then I've learned to just keep some in the kitchen to grab when I need a quick snack. Fantastic. Also, some of the snacks that I'm learning are low calorie or 0 calorie. A cucumber. Wow, you're going already? A cucumber that I have to eat right now. Oh my God, it's molding already? That's annoying. So a cucumber. Cucumbers have 0 calories. Love that. Put a little bit of pepper on them. Can be good with that. I also, wow, I'm mad about that. Hard-boiled eggs. I always have hard-boiled eggs. Always. You can put them in salad. You can eat them whole. You can eat them with some tuna or some salmon. I mean, there's just so many things that you can do with them. They're an excellent source of protein. So again, when I say, and like people will ask like, well, so you do eat meat? I'm like, I'm not really ready to have, I don't know. I don't eat muscle? I don't know, whatever. And get out of my comments if you're already ready to do it. Lemon juice is a must have for my teas, and also some great natural flavoring. Amazing. Pickles, 0 calories. I know the sodium, you gotta be mindful of that, but yes, love a good pickle. She's a friend. She is a friend. Oh, Valley Pop popcorn. Yes. High mass, low macro impact. Love. Love, love, love. Air popped popcorn. This is so good. So I can usually get 3.5 cups and it's only like 100 calories or 110 or something like that. 130. So that's really good. So I'm keeping that around and keeping it on top of my fridge. I'm also, let me know if I'm alone. Let me know if I'm alone. I'm a person, like, if I don't see it, then I forget about it. That's not great. That's not great, which means I forget about a lot of things. Let me know. Another staple, tuna packet. I love sweet and spicy. I like spicy things. In my opinion, this is not spicy, but this is great to have on you. You can keep it in your purse, keep it as a quick snack, whatever. You can put it in a salad. One of the things that I'm trying to remember to do that I continue to forget is if I'm out and about, and like, obviously when you go to a lot of restaurants that are drive-thrus, they'll have the salad, but there's no protein element to go with it because they have the meat patties, right? So thinking of like other options, if you get like a salad from McDonald's or Burger King or something, or Wendy's, you can pop this bad boy out, get your tuna in, get your protein in, and still have somewhat of a meal to tie you over. So I'm trying to do better. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave this out so I can put this in my bag. Fantastic. Some of my favorite seasonings I use all the time. Slap Yo Mama, i.e. Creole seasoning, is amazing. Garlic salt, lemon pepper, garlic, onion powder, nutritional yeast, which helps to give like a cheesy flavor. Cayenne on my lox bagel and also on my salmon, baby. So good. Some of the Mrs. Dash or Mrs. Dash's cousins. Some of the Stone Mill Original, i.e. Mrs. Dash's cousins. I'm trying to get into this to lower my sodium. So continue to work through that. Chili wing sauce. Amazing for when I do every once in a while bring vegan nuggets in the house, which I never do. Chili sauce. General So. This is auntie right here. Love her. We love to see it and we love her. For quinoa, some vegetables, and just kind of whip that in really quick. Anywho. Camera's dying, so I'm gonna try to finish this outro before, but I think that's everything for the kitchen. Interrupting the exit to the video is the next day because I totally forgot. I'm like, how did I forget my Beyond sausage? Oh my gosh, these are so good, you guys. Literally delicious, soy-free, 16 grams of protein, no gluten. They are amazing. They taste just like sausage. I mean, literally, oh, tastes like Italian sausage. I normally get the hot, but these are the regular ones. Delicious. I don't even know how I forgot, but I'm about to cook it for breakfast, lunch, brunch, whatever. So thought I would add that in, but anyways, back to the video. Let me know in the comments down below what else you want to see. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, all of those good things, and camera's dying, so I'm gonna go. Talk to you later. Bye.